While there are those who wish for nothing more than a juicy RPG that compels them to spend hours mastering skills or defeating labyrinthine dungeons, the iPhone and iPod Touch are arguably not well suited for such epic tales. This hasn't stopped developers making, or fans from loving attempts at bringing classic RPG features to the App Store. But when a developer like Crescent Moon Games thinks outside the box to try something new, I have to admit I get a little excited. Pocket RPG iPhone Edition should be familiar to those of you who sport iPads, as it's the shrunk-down version of the game released back in July. But if you missed it the first time around, here's the breakdown. For the most part, Pocket RPG looks and feels much like your average Diablo clone, with its top-down view, hordes of enemies and action RPG elements that promote jumping into the fray instead of strategically avoiding combat. What makes this game so special though is its system of starting the player off at level 0 at the beginning of each randomly generated dungeon. This may sound harsh, but the player can opt to craft each one of the 3 available classes to their style by investing cash and stars towards unlockable skills that specialize their chosen warrior. These carry on between dungeons, eliminating a sense of grinding while also promoting an aggressive playstyle as you try to gain levels to do more damage. Items are also scrapped at the end of each dungeon. Item hoarders may feel a bit put out, but the upshot is a sense of joy at every item drop instead of casually shrugging it off knowing it can't be better than your uber wand of destroying everything. Although the game doesn't clearly indicate it, you can play each of the character classes without overriding the progression of another, giving you a chance to wield their unique powers as well. Ultimately, Pocket RPG feels like a stripped-back version of your typical hack-and-slash dungeon crawler, but the way in which it messes with RPG conventions makes for a game that's much harder to put down. If you love your action RPGs, definitely take a look at this game. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.